Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, February 13th, Super Bowl Sunday. It's NBA betting today. My guy knows a guy on the SportX Insights YouTube channel. Yesterday was a lot of fun watching the NBA games. It wasn't fun watching my Raptors lose against the Nuggets, though, but we had a lot of bets that hit. It was actually a pretty great day, profitable day in the NBA markets. A couple of tough results on the spreads, but some of the most profitable props did come through. And I just wish I bet more on Duncan Robinson. I did have some good sized bets on Jakob Pertl and Jaren Jackson Jr. So shout out to them. I'm going to do a quick retweet, and then I'm going to share a NBA pick that I like for today. All right, yeah. So I know a lot of people are definitely heavily invested in the Super Bowl. I will be monitoring what's going on and sharing some information on the SportX project Twitter page as well. There's a lot of action going on in the NFL, but we do have two NBA games today: the Atlanta Hawks versus the Boston Celtics and the Minnesota Timberwolves on the road against the Indiana Pacers, the new look Indiana Pacers, who had a pretty decent start with their new look core with Tyrese Halliburton, at least offensively. They definitely still have many players on the injury report. The pace of the game was blinding against the Cavs the other day. They just weren't able to put together 4 full quarters defensively. But I just noticed the playmaking ability of Karis LeVert, the playmaking ability of Rajon Rondo definitely broke through in the game when it mattered. It translated to a win, a big comeback win for the Cavaliers. But you look at today's game, we have Anthony Edwards, who's a game time decision right now for the T-Wolves. This is an early tip-off today at 3 p.m. Eastern. The T-Wolves let a lot of people down against the Chicago Bulls the other night on the point spread. I'm actually not picking the spread right now, although I have a lean towards the T-Wolves in the first half. I'm still kind of deciding on whether or not I want to bet on that. But a prop that did stick out to me from last night is D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists plus 115. Plus 115. This is a matchup that I think is very favorable for him going up against Tyrese Halliburton and whoever the backup guards are as well, including Chris Duarte, who's going to be starting for the Pacers. It's going to probably be another fast-paced game. We have D'Angelo Russell, a player that's basically been averaging 7.5 assists over the last 20 games. He went under his total against the Bulls, but the Bulls really were able to defend the pick and roll and really stop him from getting to his spots. He was pretty ineffective, and the Bulls just made defensive stops. Although the game was pretty high scoring, the Bulls just made stops when it mattered in the fourth quarter. But I think today's a much more favorable matchup for D'Angelo Russell against the Indiana Pacers. And my bet of the day today is D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists at a plus 115 odds. This game is at 3 p.m. Eastern against the Indiana Pacers. We should Nothing for me in the Hawks Celtics game at this point. There is a prop that I sort of like in that game, but I'm not confident enough to share it right now. Maybe I'll dig a bit deeper into that. But for now, a simple day for me. D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists. I think this bet's going to win. But as always, make sure the size of your bets are reasonable. Don't bet at all just because you had a good day. And let's continue our mission of trying to profit in the NBA. As always, if I have more to share, I will share on Twitter. Follow me at My Guy Knows a Guy. Visit sportx.bet, the crypto sports book owned by its community. And my bet today is D'Angelo Russell over 6.5 assists at plus 115 odds. See you later.